Okay, are we ready? So he has some different lengths and the owner just wants him kind of evened out. So we're just gonna use a longer guard comb. I'm gonna use what I used on his head last time, which was number 6, which is 3/4. And it's, I just call it purple, light purple. So we're just gonna put down his body to match get some of these wiry hairs kind of evened out. This is gonna make it easier for us to scissor up. And he's doing pretty good for a puppy and only his 2nd groom. Hey buddy, you're doing so good. I'm just gonna go down the leg a little bit just to even it up. The rest I'll use my scissors to do. Yes, it's gonna be good for the video. It'll be good for the video. It doesn't take much off, but just enough to kind of even it out. Good boy. I'm just going to go over the top of his head so he doesn't have this big mop top. See if I can turn this a little bit. You don't want a mop top, do ya? Oh boy. Good boy, it's okay. Fine. You're getting tired already, aren't you? I just don't want to get his ear in there, so I'm holding my thumb in the way. Too hard on the clippers here on his head because it bangs on top of his head and it would hurt. And these do get pretty sharp, these blades, so just gently go over it. The rest I'll just use my scissors. Just lift this up. I don't know if you guys like my talking during the video or you just like to watch. I like to try and tell people what I'm doing, what's going on. You're being so good. Go over that one more time. Backwards, I don't poke it in the eyeball. He's squirmy as a puppy, they're squirmy still, and they can move quickly. And I'm getting older, so sometimes they can move quicker than me. Sometimes, right? So now I'm just gonna take my guard comb off, and I'm gonna put on a 15 blade here. And if he lets me, I'll scoop out his eyes a little bit. If not, we'll just use the finisher. Good boy, you did it. I always like to shave out the in front of the nose here, and we can give you a good kiss. And I was able to get some of that ear hair out after all. So with a little persuasion, okay? And now I'm going to just clean up underneath his belly. So you get a lot of snaggies in here. Don't go too close, just clean it up. Clean up his little sanitary area. They get matted and yucky in here. So I just like to make it nice and clean for the owners. Just go one more closer because it's catching. So I don't want it to pull on him. That would hurt. He's got such fine hair. Good boy. So you can do it that way, or sometimes I'll like lift up his back leg and try to get in there that way. I'm trying to go over his pads one more time just to make sure we got it all out. I always like to clean the pads out after the bath, but we did it before just to get him desensitized to the razor and comfortable on the table and just comfortable in general. Just like I said, he's only been here one other time. And now we're going to shave around his little bum. Good boy. He had a little knot there and I don't want to pull on it, so we're just going to shave it out. There we go. And one more pad. Now we get to the fun stuff. We get to the fun stuff. I guess I should be paying attention. Alrighty. Just still kind of new at this. Do you like being on TV? Do you like being on TV? So I'm going to work on his feet. I got my curves. These are, I think they're 8.5 inch. And I'm just gonna take his paw. I'm gonna comb all the hair around it and just scissor gently around his pads. Making sure you don't put your chin in the way. And I'm just gonna clean it up. We're not taking too much off, just tidying it up so that it all blends and looks natural. Got very straight, flat hair when it's blow dried straight, which is good because you want it to be straight. You don't want it to be curly. You want to blow dry the hair straight so that you can see what you're doing and so that all the hair is the same length after. Because if you cut the hair when it's curly and then you go to blow, somebody else goes to blow dry it straight, you're going to see all those spots that were curly that you missed. It's got a little knot here and it doesn't want to come out with the comb. So, it's one of those we call little snaggies. I'm just going to snip it out because he probably won't like it if I try to pull it. And we're still getting to earn his trust, so we want him to like us. I'm just cutting in front of the nail and around the pad. Just want a nice round foot. He doesn't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on, it's tickling you. Just gonna comb the eyes forward so I can give him a little bit of vision here. Hi, do you want to see what I'm doing? Does that make you feel better when you can see? I didn't get in there really good with those clippers because they can move so quickly, so whatever I don't get, I always get with the scissors or thinning shears. He's getting sleepy. The sound of the snips are making him tired. Don't worry, it makes my girlfriend tired too. And she watches me. can see your eyeballs. I don't know if you guys got to see all that. Not doing a very good job on videoing this time. And I'm just gonna hold the ear back. Fluff up this hair. And just kind of make it round. And he's very sensitive over his ears. Oh, I know. There. That looks pretty cute. So your beard. Oh, it's close to your nose. Good boy. Gets these little snags in here. I don't know where you get them from, but probably from playing. And I'm just gonna cut that so that he doesn't have this nose hair. Put the ear back down. And he doesn't have any hair here. I didn't cut any of that off. He just doesn't have any. It's just the way he's made. The way you were born. Yeah, it's just the way you were born. So I don't want all this in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's kidding. He's turning into a cute little guy. Hey, Dennis. I always flip back and forth. If puppies get tired of me doing their face, then I'll go work on their legs. Just so they can take a break. What, you want me to finish your face? Come over here. You're backing off the table. I don't want you to fall off. I just try to do a little maintenance for the owners so they don't have to come back earlier than 8 weeks. But they still look cute. He's curious at the boys, what the boys are doing. Do you want to see what the boys are doing? You can watch them for a minute. We'll work on your feet. So I just hold up the foot and I go along the edge of the pad. I just go straight up. And then I put the foot down and go down so I can see what we got going on. Hi, are you a good boy? I hope you guys can see. I think I have to get a longer cord for my ring light. Because it's very limited on how far I can go with it. His hair is pretty wispy, so we're just taking off those wisps. around the leg, shaking it up. You can go down or up. Just go in front of the toe, round it out. And then the front of the leg, just taking off the wisps. You got weird hair, weird wiry hair, but it's soft too at the same time. Yes, you do. We'll go back to the face now if he's gonna be a little calmer. I like to cut in front of the ear. They don't need all that ear hair in front. Keeps it clean in there. And you can see if it gets dirty, then you can see easier to clean it. Let me see. Can you see it? Yes, go puppies. Good boy. I just try to round out the face so it makes it look more teddy bearish. Let's see. Show everybody. You wanna look at the camera? Look at the camera? Sometimes I just go from behind too, and then I can see, you can see all these hairs standing up. I just cut them, and then he can look wherever he wants to look. And he's probably like, why aren't we done yet? You're being a good boy. You're being a good boy. See, I'm holding his knee. So I don't want it to pop out. So I'm careful how I'm picking up his foot because I don't want him to cry. They are flexible, these guys, but we don't want to push it. He's got more snaggy knots here. Tricky to get out. Almost need a smaller comb. I do have some, but that doesn't require me going all the way over there to get it. I don't want to leave him. He's being so good. I'm just going to work on the other back foot. Like I said, he doesn't have a ton of hair. I'm just going to round that foot up. He's a good boy. Stay. Make sure to get his armpit hairs. Some elbow hairs. You're pretty cute. Yes, you are. I just sneak in whenever I can on his head. What are you crying for? You just gotta tell everybody how you're feeling? Wait, you're being so good. tired? That's a lot of work for a little puppy. Okay. You don't want me to do that? Okay. We're just gonna shape around his little bum. What's you crying for? And then his back leg. Move your tail. Move your tail. Hey, what are you doing? You're so helpful. What are you doing? Sometimes if they don't like being held by the chin hairs, then I'll just hold up like this. Just underneath. Most dogs don't like being held, their face being held. There is a little spot under the chin. He's being a cheeky little boy right now. Hi, what are you doing? You gonna let me finish? Good boy. So he had some knots in here. Actually, it was on this side. So I had to, while I was blow drying, I had to take and trim that up. Look at the camera. Do you want to look at the camera? No? I always like to take that little clump of hair out where that canine tooth goes. Just helps make them look cuter. It's really important to tell your dog that he's a good boy, because they know what that means. Even when they're young, they know what that means. It's good to talk to your puppies. It's good to talk to your puppies and tell them, talk to them and tell them they're good, and they look up to you and respect you when you talk to them. I think so, right? Right? He still has some crazy hair, but we'll fix up this ear of yours. Are you gonna let me fix up your ear? Just gonna do a tidy up. Just a little, look at this. So that, just that little bit of hair that I took off his ear. You're not gonna cooperate, are you? Makes a huge difference, the fuzz. I don't know if you can see. That's it. That's all. Makes a huge difference. I think he must have chewed this ear. Are you camera shy? Barely taking off any of his ears, so I like long ears. Puppy ears, I call them. Doing pretty good. Almost done. Kind of weird shape going on here. Trying to fix that up. That's that flat, straight hair. Are you crying? Why are you crying? Alright, now we're just going to check the other butt and this other back leg here. He has dandruff for some reason. Usually it's from the shampoo not getting rinsed out, but we definitely rinsed this guy thoroughly, so could have been from the last time, it could be from the food. He might be a little bit stressed, although he looks like he's warmed up. He doesn't really look stressed anymore. Could be just dry skin, buddy. Could be the food. And that's about it. We're gonna give him a bandana, and we're not really gonna do his tail because he doesn't have much. But that's about it for today.